We like her because of the fact that she is a strong woman. I'm not going to say young lady because she's actually a woman by the way she acts with everybody. We all have a deep respect for her.
I feel that she's one of the females that just kind of fallen by the wayside and was trying to find her way. And now that she's in Impact, you know, she's pulling her own weight. She's learning how to get along with others. And as far as physical fitness, she's adjusting also.
You're right! While some critics may question whether 6 months of military-style boot camp can change a criminal's ways, the prison says its research shows that more than 62% of Elayn Hunt Impact graduates are out of prison and working in the community.
We don't want them to come back. You know, we're trying to initiate programs that will help keep them out of prison instead of coming back.
Coming up, an inmate tries to box his way out of prison.
Get me out of jail. I'm willing to fight for free for 2 years.
Every day at the Elayn Hunt Correctional Center in Louisiana, the kitchen staff is challenged with cooking for the facility's 2,100 inmates and the 750 correctional staff members who work here. Over the course of a year, some 2.5 million meals are prepared by inmates in this kitchen. Serving staple foods and sides like cornbread and chocolate chip cookies can be expensive, but Elayn Hunt manages to keep costs down, in part because they grow much of their own food on site.
I'm proud to say that we have one of the lowest food costs per day in the state. Food costs $1.31 a day, not just one meal, but 3 hot meals a day.
While general population prisoners eat in the mess halls, inmates locked up for rule infractions have their meals brought to their cells.
All right, let's go if you're on chow cart. If you got an apron on, you need to take your apron off.
Sergeant Kimberly Smith oversees the transport of food items to and from the kitchen.
We're on our way to the Unit 3 compound where the inmates do not come out of their cells to eat. They actually eat in their cells. All 5 chow carts will be taken to the gate on Unit 3, and all the inmates will be given a tray through their hatch on their cells. Once they have eaten, they will pick everything back up. Everything will come back into the chow cart and brought back to the kitchen. It will be re-cleaned and sanitized to be used again for our next feeding.
Pretty decent.
One of Sergeant Smith's most important jobs is keeping track of the many cooking utensils inmates use to prepare food.
Any of these utensils in here probably look like they're just a regular kitchen utensil, but what's really important to remember, especially here in this facility and any other facility, is that these actually could be turned into weapons very, very easily. And they can be sharpened down, they could be taken apart, any number of things could be done to these. So we're very particular about keeping track of every utensil we have, making sure that everything matches with utensil numbers and everything.
Curtis Merrills is one of the inmates allowed to handle the potentially dangerous utensils. But chances are, if Curtis wanted to hurt someone, he'd save it for the ring. Curtis is serving a 25-year sentence for robbery. He started boxing to relieve stress.
I chose to go off the wrong side of the road. The result of that, I lost my wife, I lost my kids. I made one bad decision in life, and it got me 25 years, which I'll be 48 when I get out, which I was 22 when I came in there.
The program at the prison gives inmates the opportunity to box against fighters from rival institutions. In just a few days, Curtis will travel with the boxing team to a nearby state penitentiary where he will compete for the title in his weight division.
To just get in that ring and fight, you got to be a stone warrior to fight, especially in prison fights, because I think it's more harder than professional fights. If I take this belt, if I win, I'm the man. I mean, nobody has beat this cat for 3 to 4 years. And if I beat him, I'm the big man on the compound. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
One way in which Curtis draws inspiration is through his family.
I brought him in.
2 days before this fight, Curtis's mother, sister, and niece traveled to Elayn Hunt to wish him their best.
I try to come to visit him every other weekend. In the beginning, it was real hard because I knew I had to leave him here. But now it's getting better because I realized that it was a mistake that he made, and it's just something that we're learning to cope with.
We're behind him, we're with him, and whatever it takes for us to see him through this, then that's what we're gonna do. And once he's released, then we'll be released. To me, he's the heavyweight champion of the world. He's gonna knock him out.
Curtis's teammate, 29-year-old Derrick Rayborn, has been boxing since he was a teenager. Derrick is in prison for robbery and isn't scheduled for release until 2020. So his chances of fighting professionally are all but lost. However, Derrick knows that fight promoters often attend boxing matches between Louisiana prisons.
Hopefully the right people see me box and they like what they see, and hopefully try to help me get out of the situation I'm in. I'm in here fighting for nothing. I'm not getting nothing. I'm not benefiting nothing from fighting up in here. So if somebody likes the way I fight, that's into promoting out there and willing to help me fight, I mean, I'm willing to fight for free for 2 years. I mean, I want just get me out of jail.
Derrick's nickname is the Outlaw. He knows that winning his next fight is critical.
I'm fighting a #1 contender fight, which if I win, next time I fight in September, I get to fight for the belt, which is good. I'm gonna win. Cause they ain't seen me in a while. I ain't fighting on this year yet. I fought last year, I didn't fight this year. And I mean, everybody, they knows I can fight.
As members of Hunt's boxing team, Derrick and Curtis spar with one another, but never fight.
We don't fight amongst the same people we locked up with, like, so it ain't that bad.
Coming up.
What we gonna do tonight? We gonna smash something. What we gonna do tonight? We gonna smash something. Now, there you heard it.
Right there. Derrick and Curtis get their chance in the ring. It's fight day for the Elayn Hunt boxing team. Only inmates who are well-behaved and in good physical condition are allowed to fight.
The boxers are screened by medical before they are cleared to box. You just can't get in there and just start boxing. There's some procedures in place before you can become a boxer.
As they wait for the bus that will transport them to a rival prison, the inmates are anxious to show off their talents.
They have everything that is needed to win.
Derrick Rayborn has been waiting a long time to get in the ring.
Here's the star of the show, Derrick Rayborn, the outlaw. Fast hands, fast feet. He's gonna be mighty hard to beat with his speed and endurance. The opponent is gonna need life insurance. Tell him what I say.
Yeah, he gonna need it.
Tell him what I say, son.
He gonna need it.
You better tell him what I say. What we gonna do tonight?
We gonna smash something.
What we gonna do tonight?
We gonna smash something.
Now, there you heard it, live and in living color.
Something.
From Hunt's Correctional. Tell him who he is.
I'm the outlaw.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring it, I'm gonna bring the pain. I'm ready to beat somebody up. I mean, I ain't fighting in a while, so I'm ready to go fight now.
Anticipating his own fight, inmate Curtis Merrills is more reserved.
The guy's supposed to fight, he's pretty good. He's been having the belt for like 3-4 years. Ain't nobody beat him yet. So I got my hands full. So I've been training like a mad Russian. I really think I got a good chance of beating him.
When the bus arrives, Hunt's 22-member boxing team sets out for Angola State Prison, the site of today's title fights. Due to filming restrictions placed on our camera crew by Angola prison officials, we are only allowed to show inmates from Elayn Hunt. Inmate Derrick Rayborn is the first to enter the ring.
Representing Hunt Correctional Center, let's give it up for Derrick Rayborn.
The fights are limited to 3 3-minute rounds. Round 1 comes to an end, and Derrick appears sluggish, raising doubts about his conditioning. The bell rings for round 2, and both fighters come out swinging. As the second round of fighting comes to an end, Derrick and his opponent don't seem to notice the bell. With 1 round left, Derrick's opponent appears to have a slight edge over him.
Stop him! Don't let him set up! Just sit in front of him! Be footed!
This is the last round for Derrick to impress the judges. The final bell rings, and the fighters return to their corners, waiting for the judge's decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of split decision, we have a winner. The #1 contender in the light heavyweight division. Give it up for Ancola's Sekorofu.
When they said a split decision, I knew he had it. I was like, oh man, I know he got it. They gonna give it to him because they're at home.
It is now time for Curtis Merrills to step into the ring. The stakes are high, not only bragging rights, but a title belt. Both fighters start off slow in round 1, neither impressing the judges. In round 2, Curtis is aggressive and lands more punches. In the final round, Curtis starts to tire, and his opponent gets some good hits in.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, by way of split decision, representing Angola,
Another split decision gives victory to the opponent. Although the night is disappointing for Derrick and Curtis, other members of the Elayn Hunt boxing team are successful.
Give it up for Hunt Correctional Center, Tyrone Davidson.
If one lose, we all lose. If one win, we all win. So I feel like a winner. You know, we brought on 2 belts. That motivates me. I gotta get out there and I gotta help them too. I gotta bring mine in too.
At least we can see things when we leaving. We can see people out there. We can see things that a bunch of people won't see that ain't boxing here. They stay here every day. They don't get to go nowhere. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Shortly after our cameras left, Hurricane Katrina destroyed much of the Gulf Coast region. The Elayn Hunt Correctional Center became home to many inmates from nearby prisons that were evacuated due to damage. That's our report. Thanks for watching. I'm John Siegenthaler.